So how do you rename yourself? So we would like to know where you guys are coming from. So you can rename yourself with your country of origin and then underscore and then the name you want other people to call you. I see Zahari already did that splendidly. Malaysia underscore Zahari, that's perfect. I see Daniel also have done that. Thank you, Daniel. And then you can prepare yourself pen and paper to write notes. There will be a lot of inputs. There will be a lot of new insights, things that maybe you also want to think about. And we can do a little bit of writing tonight. And then you can say hi to other friends in the chat. All right, let's start. So welcome to Global Teacher Conversation, everyone. It feels so good to be back. I was not here in the session, I think, for the last 1 month. You guys were completely under the care of Divya last time, and then we took a break on the 31st of August, and then we just came back. So it feels good to be back. Again, my name is Atika. I'm one of the co-founder with Global Teacher Conversation. We had this up and running since 2021. For those of you who might be new to Global Teacher Conversation, so this is a platform that we just created for teachers and educators to just, share a space where we can talk to each other. All right. Some Zoom norms we would like to share with everybody. We would appreciate if you guys mute when you are not speaking, not because we don't want to listen to your voices, just that we want to reduce the clashing of sounds during the sessions. And then be present. Please switch on your video if possible. I can understand maybe because of line issue, connection issue, some of you would not be able to show your face into the camera, but we also would like to maintain genuine conversation with everyone. So please switch on your video so it will feel like we have actual conversation, not online. Okay, right. And then the third one, participate actively, don't be shy. How you can participate actively? You can pay attention, you can ask questions, and you can respond to questions that your friends ask as well. Let me just make a little bit. I just want to welcome all our other friends inside here. Tina, maybe if you can help me, then I'll make you co-host. And okay, Tina, can you help me with welcoming others in while I do introduction? All right, thank you, Tina. That's awesome. All right. All right. So, like I mentioned, GTC has been established in the year 2021. So over the years, we have done sessions that is established in 3 pillar principles. So we would like all our sessions and all our members and also participants to observe these 3 pillar principles. That's number 1, be respectful. How we can be respectful is we being mindful of how we speak, how we behave, and how we communicate, right? As much as we value freedom of expression or freedom of, or I can say whatever I want to say, but that doesn't mean that we lack manners, right? And then number 2, supportive. Not everybody is on the same level. Not everybody is as fluent. And not everybody has the same experience. So we might want to give space and time for our partners, our speaking partners. Some people might find it difficult to speak in English for the first time or after so long of a time. So give that space, give that time if your friends need that. And number 3, and very important, is be participative. Like I said, show interest. So when you have conversations later, ask questions and also answer questions from your friends. These are the three GTC pillar principles that we abide by from the moment that we started GTC. Right. I want to share with you just a simple glance into our agenda tonight. There will be a little bit of a welcome and opening that will finish in about maybe 7 minutes or so. We will extend this a little bit. And then there will be a community takeover. So last time it was from Divya. So Divya is from Project Salt. So starting from tonight, the community takeover will be done by A for Art Collective in India. We will be joined by Tina. Tina is already here. And then we will have conversation at 9 to 9:20. We will finish with the usual announcement, photo time, and then we close. All right. Before we start, I want to ask all of you here, what do you usually associate art with when it comes to teaching and learning? So I want to hear what comes into your minds when we say teach and learn art. You can just unmute yourself and answer, or you can also share your response in the chat. So what do you associate art, the word art, when it comes to teaching and learning? You can use the chat option. You can use the chat function, okay? Mariam said, art in teaching and learning is pushing students to become more creative. Oh, that's good. All right. What about the others? Maybe one more? So Daniel said, art in teaching and learning is creative expression, also creative. Okay. Creative notes. Other word than creative? Anyone else have something else that they might have in mind when we say art for teaching and learning? What I can, oh yes, City, make student happy. So we always associate art class with, oh, students are so happy that they are not learning when actually they do, right? Okay, cool. Thank you so much, Daniel, Mariam, Mimi, and Siti for that responses. Really appreciate it. Now, without further ado, I would like to invite Tina from A for Art Collective in India. So Tina will be sharing about how we can integrate art into teaching and learning. Tina, are you ready?
Yes, Atika, I'm ready.
Oh, yes. Cool, cool, cool. All right. Now I will pass the stage to you, Tina. Over to you.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Welcome, everyone, and thank you so much for giving your time, your precious time in this learning. And I really admire the way every teacher is here uh, to do something grateful. This is Tina, and I live in Delhi. It's a capital of India. Uh, and I work with an organization, an NGO, and we are working with the primary students and our creative teachers like you to coach them, to support them, and making their learning journey a great way so that they can go to their students with a great enthusiasm, with a lots of support and planning. So I am grateful for this opportunity that today we are taking this forward to the teachers of different countries. So let's start, and I'll request with a small check-in. So my screen is visible to you. Yes, Atika? Thank you so much. So there is some yellow man, and I want you to do a small check-in practice with me. So currently you are doing something, and then you got this opportunity to come into this session. So I'll request you to resonate with one yellow man that you are currently feeling the same. You can write the number in the chat box, or even unmute yourself and share that which yellow man you are resonating with and why. Ane has shared 1, Mimi has shared 5. I am 10 because I am excited. Thank you, Atika. Uh, you can share 1 or 2 even in by unmuting yourself that why are you sharing these numbers. Mariam, would you like to share why 9?
Well, here in Malaysia right now, we're on school holiday. So, I'm actually very excited.
That's great.
Yes.
Okay, other responses. Also 14. Great. Where is 14? Oh, okay. That's great. Narima shared 8. Where is 8? Oh, and why 8? You like to share, Narima, if I pronounce right? 15 due to school holiday and just really chilling. 20. Okay, Nurul has shared 10 because I'm happy now and together with my family. Oh, 20 is on the top. See, this yellow person is like, I am on the top and I'm so happy right now. Okay, let's wait for 1 or 2 sharing. If somebody is left, you can share. Even you can relate to many yellow person right now. It's not like you can relate to just one, but you can relate to many. Okay, so this is a bob tree, and we always like representing our check-ins, our feelings with this yellow person. And every time I relate to some yellow person makes me feel wow with my feelings and just tracking how I'm feeling. So thank you all for this check-in practice. Let's move further. So as Atika has shared some of the group agreements and some of the norms, can someone remember which 3 norms and group agreements he has talked about? If you remember, you can even unmute yourself or write in a chat box. Yes, hint. You got the hint also. Anything that you feel like this is the one that I think. It's somehow related to the space we are trying to build. Let's take 1 minute and yeah. So uh, Atika has shared some of the pillar principles in the beginning that we are trying to focus on in this session. So I'm just trying to recall that what are these three pillar principles. Anyone who remembers? Okay, it's okay, great. Yeah, I got something. You got so many of hints now. No problem. So we have thought of three pillar principles. The first one is that we'll try to be respectful for everyone in this space, for all the teachers, for everyone. Uh, we'll try to be supportive as much as we can to make this learning space more engaging, and we'll try to be more participative because this is the space that we want, and this is a space for us only. No judgments, no clarification, just a participative space where we can participate as much as we can. So I am really excited to move on to our next, and we try to be more participative, more respectful, and more supportive to each other. So as we move further, I'll request and I'll share also that today in our session, we'll try to do two things and explore them through art. The first one is to be more to show that how we can be more kindful and compassionate. And the second one is that we are going to do an interdependence activity. So let's begin. I hope you all are in a comfortable zone as you shared in check-in that most of you are feeling very happy as your vacations are going on. You are feeling very relaxed, and most of you are on the 15th and 20th yellow person. So I'll request you all that we will going to do a small settling practice. You can, if you want, you can switch on your cameras if your connection helps. But you can sit in a comfortable position where your body is in a relaxing mode. You can keep your hands on your lap. And even if you feel, you can close your eyes. If you are in a comfortable position, I'll request you all to, to focus on your breathing. Take a deep breath in, hold it, and slowly breathe out. Again, take a deep breath in, hold it, and slowly breathe out. And notice how your breathing is going upward and downward from your nose, mouth, and even your chest. As you take some of the breath, I'll invite you all to let's move to moment, a moment where you felt lots of love, happiness, or even safe. It can be any moment with your family, friends, nature, your pet, or with yourself. Try to choose any one moment that comes to you at the first hand, and we will try to recall it as much as we can. What are the things going on in that moment? Who are the people are in with you? What are the people doing or saying? How the environment in that moment. Just feel and reflect that every small detail from that moment. If you recall that moment with every small detail, try to see how are you feeling in your body recalling that moment. Are you feeling light, calm, heaviness, or any other sensation? Just feel how your body is feeling with that, recalling the kind moment, recalling the happy moment. And if you have saw that moment for yourself, you can rub your hands and put it on your face, eyes, and whenever you feel comfortable, you can come back to this space. And as everyone come back, you can give a thumbs up. Thanks. I hope everyone is back. Thank you, Mariam. Thank you, Ian. Thanks a lot. Okay, so someone like to share how you are feeling right now, uh, and even you can share what moment you recall or any other thing that you want to share after this settling practice. You can even share in your chat box or unmute yourself. It will be great to listen to your sharing. Yes, Annie, you can share. You can unmute yourself.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, talking about the settling practice, yeah, just now, yeah, Miss Tina, you were sharing. It's just like, it reminds me of like, sometimes we are so hectic, our lifestyle, we are so hectic. So when we are so hectic and we are too into our routine, sometimes we forget to take care of ourselves. So that particular practice that we just now, you, I mean, you introduced was actually, I felt like it was very good because during the COVID time, I remember attending a session, something to do with like what you did just now. It's something to do with the breathing practice. Can't remember, one of the mental health coach was telling, like, you need to practice breathing to help you to get settled in your daily tasks whenever you begin a new job or what. Will also help your students, because students, I've tried this with my students, secondary students especially boys, because I teach all boys school. And yeah, it really worked well. For the first time, no, because they were playing, and then second, third time, yeah, they got the flow of it. So yeah, just wanted to share that. Thank you.
Thanks a lot. That means a lot that how our day should start like with these breathing exercises to make us feel more calm or neutral. Let's take one more sharing. If you can write in a chat box that how are you feeling right now? Uh, what emotions or sensations you felt. So it will be great. Okay. Anyone can share or even write in a chat box something. Thank you, Mariam. That means a lot. I think this session is happening at a great time. You guys are feeling very relaxed, very, very much settled into the emotions from that hectic schedule. So thanks a lot. What we did is uh, named as resourcing. So resourcing is a kind of practice where we bring back the happy moments that we had uh, even enjoyed the fullest in our life, and we bring back that imaginations to make our body, to make our sensations and emotions feel relaxed and neutral again. So that it can be anything, like if I had a good time with my dog, I just remember that time again when I am not feeling well, I'm not feeling great. When I feel low, I just remember that time with my dog. And again, in a moment, I just start feeling neutral. Maybe not in a high zone, not happy, but started feeling neutral. So this is what resourcing happened. And with time facilitating and knowing about resourcing, I just start doing and collecting more resourceful moment. Maybe this moment can be my resourcing moment. Like when I feel sad, I just remember that one day I had a session with lots of amazing teachers around the world, and they were so happy. Like it can be my resourceful moment, and with the nature, with parents, lots of moment. So thank you, Yakub, that you shared your feeling happy. Uh, so you can try these practice more. If you want, you can just play a calm music around you so that it helps you to feel more relaxed and you can remember that. So thanks a lot, everyone, for just uh, doing it with me. Let's move further. So it's time for another activity, an art-based activity. So I'll request you all, if you have a paper and a pen with you, or if not, you can bring one paper or pen. We will be doing an amazing activity today. So let's take 1 or 2 minutes of pause, and you can bring paper and pen. And if you got it, you can just give thumbs up and type yes, we are ready. Like, and then we will move on to this activity. I hope with the resourcing practice, everyone is feeling calm and neutral to begin the day. So you can bring a piece of paper or a diary and a pen with you. Okay, thank you, Atika. I hope everyone is ready with a piece of paper. Okay, excited. Okay, so thank you, thanks a lot. Oh my God, everyone is ready. Yes. So what we are going to do is on a piece of paper, you will draw a one circle in the center, like a small circle, Like I'll show you in this picture. I have on a piece of paper, I draw a small circle. So just take a pen and draw a small circle. Okay. As you're done with the small circle, choose any accomplishment, anything that in your life that you got it, you just earned it in the center of that circle. It can be anything like learning to ride a bicycle, to getting a job, or something like becoming a teacher, or it can be like um, riding a car or knowing how to cook, and anything that you learn or that you feel that it is your accomplishment. If you are if you want me to repeat, you just type repeat in the chat so that I can repeat back. I'm repeating again that in that circle, just write one accomplishment, anything that you earned, you are proud of yourself, that you did it in your life. Just write it in the circle. Like for me, it is knowing how to ride a car, or maybe for the teachers, or something that you feel like having a pet is also an accomplishment. So you can write anything. Only one, yes. Any one accomplishment that you feel. Okay, I hope you have thought of that one. Or if you are in a dilemma to choose one, still choose one that you want to choose right now. Okay. Okay. As you write the one in the center, I'll request you all for the second step that write, or even you can draw if you want to, write one, two or three things or even more that help you in accomplishing that accomplishment. Like if I said learning to ride a car, maybe my parents and even the car helped me. So you have to write the people, the processes, the circumstances, or the things that help you in getting that accomplishment. So you will be writing those outside the circle with then arrows. You can mark an arrow and write it outside the circle. You can think of anything and everything that supported you, that helped you in making that accomplishment. You have enough time to write. You can think of anything. It can be any process that supported you to earn that. It can be people around you. It can be your parents, your friends. It can be you yourself. Just write. No, no, you don't have to share any. You have to just write around the circle. We will be sharing it after we complete it. We'll take one more minute for everyone to write it. Thank you. if you miss someone, just thought that, am I missing someone who helped me in getting that? Okay, as you write it, let's move to the final step. So there's someone or somebody who helped you, like uh, to get something. My parents has helped. So we will be making one another circle around our supporters and write the supporters who helped them. Like if I say to get the accomplishment of riding a car, my parents has helped. So somebody is there to help them that they helped me. So who are the peoples who are the indirect supporters? The people or the factors or the environment or anything that contribute, might be contribute in that accomplishment. Even the city, even the weather, maybe with your accomplishment or anything. Just write it around the second circle. I hope it's clear. Let's take one more minute to write and think of that people and processes that might be contributing to each of those factors that supported you.
One DJ divided by three, which is sometimes.
Okay, I hope everyone is done with their accomplishment and web of interdependence that we call them so called. If not, we can take one half or 30 seconds to complete it and see them. Just see your web of interdependence, how it is looking right now with your one accomplishment to the people that supported you in achieving that, to the people who contributed them or the factors that supported them in that. Okay, cool. If you have done, you can just give a thumbs up so that we got to know. Thank you. We got one thumbs up, two. Great. Great. Okay. We'd like to see some of the teachers from Malaysia and different place. So if you like to just switch on your camera, it will be great. Okay. So I'll request any one teacher to share the web of interdependence that you made. You can switch on the camera, show the image, and if you like, you can describe also. Anyone can share.
I think I can start now.
Thank you, Atika. Go ahead.
Right. So I'm not sure whether people can see this. So these are my web of interdependence. Oh, I hope people can see. Ah, all right. So maybe you will not be able to see what I wrote, but well, this is not about accomplishment, but I think, oh, this is something I did good. Early this week,
Can you
just this
show?
week.
Can you show one more? Yeah, I want to see that. Yeah, you
Yeah.
can share. You can share.
All right. So let me just give you guys a little bit of context of what happened. So I took a train, the LRT train early this week to go out to have a meeting in KL. On my way, I took a train and this old lady asked me, "Oh, is this the right train going to Ampang?" She asked. I'm like, "No, this is the train to Sentul Timur. If you're going to Ampang, you might want to take the other train that is coming after this. I think either Ampang or Putra Heights. Yeah, along that way, because they have 3 different connecting lines." And then this old lady just get in. And then she asked me again, like, "This one goes to Putra Heights, right?" I have not taken the train for some time and I don't like memorize all the lines. So I'm like, "This is the train to Sunter Timur. If you want to take another train, maybe you can wait for the other train." And then she said, no, this is the train." I'm like, "Okay, I'm not sure." And then she just got angry and she said, "Oh, if you're not sure, then why you tell me?" I'm like, "What happened here? Why are you angry at me? You were asking as if you don't know." It was so ridiculous that I just laughed. I'm like, why is this old lady, if she already know where she's going, if she already is very confident, why does she need to ask as if she doesn't know? So it was so ridiculous that I just laughed. She went the other way and I just, what happened? So what I realized is, oh, I could have gotten angry with her. I'm like, why are you playing with me? If you already know, then you don't ask. You ask as if you wanted to help, right? So I think what I did well was I held my anger in, or I didn't snap back at the old lady. So I think that's what I did well. And what are contributing factors? Maybe I can share a little bit on my first circle outside of the accomplishment circle. So here, so I put down some. So I put down my parents. My parents are pretty chill people. I never see them get angry or snap at other people when we are outside. And then also, I think because I did some outbound call part-timing with an insurance before, so I also feel like, oh, small matter. And then because the old lady, because she's old, I think because she's old, I think, no need to get angry at her. And then outside, the other people who maybe help the contributors here, I put in my grandparents. Yeah, my grandparents are pretty chill people too. And then I put an angry policy holders. So when I do my outbound calls, they are people who get angry for getting the call. So I think that kind of helped me like practice. There's no need to be angry or snap back at other people. So yes, I hope that's enough.
Yes, it's very overwhelming to listen to this. I think that's a great accomplishment. Wow, Atika. So anyone else would like to share? We can take one more and then we'll go to a detailed part of this web of intelligence. Yes, and please do.
Can you hear me?
Yes, of course.
Okay, sorry, I'm back again. This topic today relates me to. I get excited a lot with this topic. So yeah, talking about accomplishments. Recently I did this. I wanted to actually do quizzes with my students, but I had one challenge whereby my school we do not have enough devices. We don't have a computer room. So I was thinking, what can I do? I was thinking like from morning till like about 9 o'clock, like for 1 hour, what can I do? So what I did was I just picked up my phone and went on TikTok and I searched like, let's put in quizzes. And I found out like, there's this paper mode quizzes. So what I began to do is I searched on the search tab and I was looking at some of the teachers who actually used the paper mode quizzes, whereby students don't have to use any devices. So they only need a QR code. The teachers, the one has to scan the answers. So yeah, I got excited, looking at that. So the next day when I actually tried to do that, I had some, how to say, I had some technical glitches immediately because the reason why I think my phone was not updated. So when I wanted to download the quizzes, it did not work. And so I was actually quite upset. And because I told the students that, today we're going to do quizzes, the students was excited. Well, the moment I came into the class, they were asking me, teacher, are we going on to paper mode quizzes today? And I was like, no, because my phone is not updated. But I told them, however, don't give up. Tomorrow I will use my tablet and I will work on it. So I went back home and I used my tablet and then I tried. Yeah, it worked. Probably because of the device is not updated. So we did the following day. So what I could see is what encouraged me is of course the teacher who was on the TikTok who introduced the whole thing, the process, and I actually messaged her. And also I had a teacher in the school who had a projector. So I borrowed from the teacher the projector. She was willingly, she lent it to me for that period for 1 hour. And also my supporters was my school administrators. Because when I did this, I put it into the school group and also many teachers came and asked me, hey, how you did this, So I said, I just tried an error. And then it was a good thing because I thought that I could not do it. But yeah, it's just possible. So it's something that I really enjoyed. And the students just remembered what I did. They often ask me, when is the next session we're going to have? And whatever I taught during that lesson, to my surprise, they actually remember better than whatever they do with pen and paper and writing from the workbook or whatever. So yeah, that's something about what I want to share. Thank you.
That's so great listening, Annie. I think you have just figured out the small accomplishment of getting technological support and thinking a lot with who people and what are the processes that supported you. It was great listening to you. So, and I am very eager to listen to everyone. So, what we are going to do next is we'll get the chance to for everyone to, yeah. So, you will be seeing these three questions on your screen. So we are moving to the breakout rooms in which we are doing these three questions. We are exploring. We can share our web of interdependence, our web that we created. We can share the aha moments. Aha moments is something that you felt wow while creating it. While seeing your a web of interdependence. The second question is that how might you use this in your classroom? If you have to use this activity with your students, what are the things that you will do? What are the things that you will uh, want your kids to experience? And the third one is that, as Annie said, that I just went and thanked that teacher that made that video. So if these are the things that become in our embodied understanding. Embodied understanding is like that something that we are get to, we are habitat of, we got to use to it. Then the whole school, the whole classroom, how it will look like. So I'll repeat the three and ask one of you to please share also. One is that what are the things that that people and you felt that wow in the space while creating it. How might you use this in your classroom? And what would happen if these are the things start becoming the part of your school? And people side used to think like one activity with different perspective of how people help them. So I hope it's clear. I just want one teacher to share that what are we going to do in the breakout room. Anyone can share. If it's clear to you, you can give a thumbs up. Or, thank you, Atika. Thank you, Annie. Just
Right.
2-3 thumbs up.
Maybe before we proceed to breakout rooms, uh, I could also help re-clarify what we are going to do.
Yes,
So
please do.
the most important part of global teacher conversation is the conversation part in our meetings, in our meetup. Hence the name Global Teacher Conversation. So we really put emphasis and importance on having genuine and collaborative conversation, especially conversation between educators. So the next part of our session would be a conversation in small groups where we will be sending you off into breakout rooms. So in this breakout rooms, you guys will be sharing your web of interdependence, the one that you do some little circles and you do some drawings and you do some writings just now, the activity just now. And you will also be sharing along the lines these 3 points with other friends. So before we send you guys into the breakout rooms, let's take maybe about 3 minutes so that you can gather and construct your thoughts about what you're going to share later with your friends. Remember, GTC is all about being respectful, being supportive, and being participative. So take this chance, don't be shy. No one here has English as their first language, so you don't have to be shy about, oh, my English is not good enough. Nobody here is very good at English, and we do not expect you to be good at English. We only expect you to be good at your own native mother tongue. Okay? So let's take 3 minutes to get prepared. And after 3 minutes ended, we will automatically be sending you guys off to breakout rooms so that you can have conversations.
Thank you, Atika, for rephrasing. I hope everyone is clear with these questions and you will be sharing amazingly and freely with all your thoughts, all your expressions that you want to do with other teachers that want to listen to you. You can again see the questions and then you can join the breakout room. Mimi, you want another explanation, or anyone want another explanation? We are happy to do that for you. Okay, I feel everyone is prepared and ready to share. Just waiting for that one breakout room notification.
All right, one more minute.
Yeah,
You
okay.
can put all your thoughts, and then after 1 minute, we will be sending you to breakout rooms.
So just in one word, you are going to share from yourself to your kids. Just one thing, nothing else. Just how you feel and how you're going to facilitate it with your kids, with your children, with your students. Yeah.
All right. We'll be sending you guys to breakout rooms. So the breakout rooms will open for 20 minutes. So let's say you have finished talking all the points and shared about your drawings and your writings in the web of interdependence. You can also talk about other things that you guys might want to consult with other teacher friends and whatnot. So we'll see you after 20 minutes. All right, welcome back,
Great.
everyone.
Yeah, I
Welcome
hope everyone
back.
is coming back with
All
the sharing.
right. All right. We always not enough time. There's always not enough time when we have fun in conversation with one another, but well, that's all the time we have for breakout rooms. Maybe you guys can come again when we have the next session so you can continue having this lovely conversation with other educators. Right. We want to take this opportunity to say thanks to Tina from A for Art Collective in India for this lovely, lovely, very informative, very insightful, very, very useful, practical, and very relatable. All the adjectives in the world that I know of that I want to say for her session for tonight. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Tina.
Thanks a lot,
Uh,
Atika.
no, right. So some of you guys have asked, how do we get certificates for tonight for attending, for participating in GTC session? So we will be going through that exactly in a minute. Before that, we want to share a little bit of opportunities that we have here in GTC, right? So we will be having a mini conference for GTC. So this is where you can present your knowledge or your skills or even your experience in the things that maybe your interest in the mini conference. I have never participated in any kind of conference presenting to other people. I do not know. Then this is your chance. We are doing a mini conference. So this chance, we can sign up to sign up. Let's get prepared. You can look into our past mini conference in 2021. You can go to our Facebook page and look into that. We have done mini conference before for our members. Yeah, the only requirement is that you become a GTC members. Then you will be qualified to sign up for all these lovely opportunities, because these opportunities are only open for members. Yes. And we also will be having a GTC Educators Learning Retreat for educators. So last year we did the first educator learning retreat in Sabah. So this year, for chapter 2024, we are going to Sarawak in January 2025. Again, this is only open for members. So if you would like to join us in our learning retreat to Sarawak, please sign up as members. You can also become session lead, where you get to partially or fully lead and host a GTC session. And another opportunity that just came in is that Ozeki Primary School in Fukuoka has reached out to us to share that they want to share some slides and presentations of their students about introduction to Japan, introducing Japan, and they wanted to have some feedbacks from our students as well. So this is an opportunity if you are teaching in a primary school, so they would like to collab with your classroom and get some feedback. Again, this is only open for GTC members. So if you are not members yet, then do sign up, register as a member so that you can sign up for these opportunities. Right, so how do we join? Yes, how do we join? It's very simple. Let me share with you. Okay. I will share a link. Share a link. Yes, I've shared a link for you to join, or you can also check out our Facebook page. We will share a link for you to join as well. All right. Now, for those people who have been asking us about the certificate for tonight, now a little bit of context, a little bit of a requirement for certificate. One is you have to email to global.teacher.conversation@gmail.com and request for a certificate for tonight's session. And what we do is all requests are reviewed first before certificate is granted. Why we are doing this? Number one, as our name, Global Teacher Conversation, we really put emphasis and significance into conversation. And we really meant it when we say, this is simple. We just want to see how participative you are. We just want to see you putting effort. We just want to see you making connection and networking with one another, with other teachers. So how we review your request is that we will see whether you have actively participated in our sessions. So very easy on how you can score on the participative points. We have very simple house rules. You can follow those house rules where you respond to questions, you ask questions, you switch on your video, and you participate in the activities, you participate and contribute in conversations. Not that difficult. Okay, so first step, email to global.teacher.conversation@gmail.com requesting for the certificate. We will do a review. Once your review is done, we will decide whether or not you will receive your certificate. All right. You can also share your reflection and connect with us. Like I said, we are on Facebook. So you can find our page. Our page is Global Teacher Conversation. And you can also tag us at Global Teacher Conversation. All right. Let's do a bit of a photo time. Maybe you want to switch on your video just for a while so that we can take photo. Yes, and you have a question. Can you also be a presenter? Presenter when and which part? Hi, Mariam. Good to see you. Right. If you guys can. I see Mariam just now, and then she's gone.
No, because I think my background is ugly. I'm
Right.
changing my
No,
background
but
right now.
no. Your background is okay, Maria. Don't worry. Hi, and Hadila, Rahman, Shani, and Jahar. Lisa, if you guys can, maybe you can switch on your video, switch on your camera so we can see your lovely faces. Your background was fine, Mariam.
No, my background is really ugly. Oh no, my camera is bad
All
right
right, no problem. Oh, no problem. No worry. The most important thing is we can connect the voice to the face now.
now. All right, it's better
That's
now.
what's important. It's better the first time and the second time, and now too. Don't worry.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. If you guys are ready, I'll be taking photos in 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us tonight. We really appreciate it. I know it's a weekend night and you guys have put in this very, how to say, very important weekend night just to attend session, and we really appreciate it. Right. So our first general session and the next community takeover, also by Eve for Art Collective, will happen on 28th September, the next 2 weeks. So we will be seeing you at the same time, same link. If you have registered to become a member, you will get an exclusive email update for the upcoming session. All right. Again, thank you and take care until we see you guys again on the 28th of September. Good night.
Take care. Good night.
Good night.